Ladies and gentlemen, things are not really looking that good for BTC because we didn't really break out as I anticipated, and we are beginning to gain momentum towards the downside. So as you can see right now, the current price of Bitcoin is around 37,777, and we are down by about 1.6%. So multi-chain is down by about 10%. Crabada is also down, trading at $1.41. It's down by about 18%. Fantom is also down. Avax is slightly pushing up. So let me just refresh that. Is that correct information? So Avax is doing well on the contrary. Okay, cool. Decentraland is also down by about 3.6%. Sand is also down by about 3%. So this really just happened a few hours ago, because if you take a look at the price of Ethereum, right? Ethereum is trading at 2,681. So why is this happening? The reason why this is happening is because we obviously got the rejection and we didn't really get the breakout that I was expecting, because I was expecting the price to sort of come to this particular level, because we have been sort of hitting this target for one, 2 times and multiple times right over here. So obviously expecting a breakout was something that was in the playbooks. But this is trading. Trading is all about reacting and adjusting to the information and the new trading data that you are receiving. So what are you supposed to be doing right now, or what have I done in the past few hours? Unfortunately, I couldn't really update you on time because, hey, I was busy. I couldn't do it, but this is the earliest that I can do, and I hope that I'm going to be giving you a heads up, and I'm hopefully going to help you save quite a little bit of money. So if you take a look at this, right, the game plan was still intact with regards to our bullish flag until we broke this particular structure on BTC, because we lost all major support that we recently had. And this is one of the reasons why we are having like a major sell-off. And if you take a look at the selling pressure, right, the selling pressure is quite significant at this particular moment. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that the price of BTC, because in yesterday's episode, I did tell you that if we go to 40,000 US dollars or 41,000 US dollars, right, Bitcoin is definitely going to come back to test the 32, 34 level. We are definitely going to come back and test this particular level right over here. So let me just get rid of that while the thing is doing its thing. So let me get rid of that, and this is what I expect to happen now that we have been rejected. And by the way, I hope that you guys do remember this particular red line that we were supposed to break out of and become bullish. Now that we have obviously received this clear bearishness, right, at least we are going to be bearish in the next 24 to 72 hours, and I expect the price to sort of retrace and come back to this level, even drop into this particular red box of bearishness. So eventually the price of Bitcoin is going to retest these lows, which is around 34, all the way down to this week. Do you see this week, right? Do you see the furthest we dropped? So let me just zoom it for you guys to see it clearly. Okay, so we do have this particular price action. We dropped to around 32,944. So now that we have tested the upper bound, because right now we are beginning to create some sort of ranging consolidation type of accumulative structure. So this is what's going to be happening, and this is a very easy structure to trade and really make a lot of money on. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that now that we have been rejected here and we didn't really get the breakout that we were anticipating, you know, and you can't really blame me for anticipating this particular breakout, because we were hitting the resistance right over here and we were hitting it for multiple times. So obviously expecting a liquidity grab and then a further drop to the downside was in the playbook, and you know, unfortunately it didn't happen. But however, it did happen. If you take a look at the swing failure pattern, which is on this particular candle, right, which happened on the 1st of January at around 7 p.m. Okay, so low-key, this is a swing failure pattern. I don't really know whether it is clear to see on the smaller time frame. So these are the sort of liquidity grabs that took place, and then we sort of started having this bearish trajectory. So this is a Wyckoff distribution schematic happening on the 1 hour. Okay, so more of the story is, now that we haven't had this particular price breakout to around 41,000 US dollars, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to adjust. So how are we going to adjust? By obviously understanding that there is obviously going to be bearish momentum, which is going to be thickening, and it's going to be increasing. So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to either be safe or short the markets, but I don't really recommend shorting the markets using leverage, using 1x or anything. Just go into USD Tether. So in case you are not really as swift as I am, because I'm a very swift trader and I react very fast because I'm constantly monitoring the markets, right? What you can do if you are still stuck in any positions is wait for a pullback, wait for the price to sort of push up, and then you can exit and wait for more continuation towards the downside. So that is obviously a play that you can use, and then you can use that to save quite a lot of money, because when the price of Bitcoin drops all the way down to this particular level, a lot of these altcoins are also going to be dropping in value as well, and we definitely need to retest the support that we once visited. So I really hope that you guys understand and you have been following since yesterday's, well, since this particular live stream that I did 13 hours ago. And by the way, this was only 13 hours ago, so this is how freaking I'm going to be producing this type of content. And can you imagine how the whole entire markets have changed and flipped in less than 13 hours? So if you really want to make money in cryptocurrency, right, you have to be swift. You have to be able to like react, adjust, and do your thing. So if the price of Bitcoin is going to end up dropping to around 34, 32 level, right? Expect the prices of everything. Crabada is already dropping. Fantom is already dropping. Avax is slightly dropping, but not too much. But it's eventually going to crack. Everything else is going to drop because Bitcoin is dropping. That's just how the cookie crumbles. So there's nothing much to talk about. So let's see what is going to happen, because we can also have a situation where, for example, we end up dropping and then we end up reversing back, and then we eventually go back to around 41,000 US dollars. So that is also something that you should look out for, because hey, this is cryptocurrency. There's a lot of manipulation, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of surprises that we can receive. So we just have to be prepared for whatever situation and narrative that is going to be popping up in the next coming few hours. But the most important thing is you're supposed to be safeguarding your cryptocurrency portfolio, and you're supposed to do what is good with regards to your risk and your reward. So to me, since we didn't, well, according to my own understanding, right, since we didn't really get to break out of that particular level, and we're beginning to create this bearish momentum, especially on the 4-hour and other time frames as well, because I really believe the daily is also beginning to form this doji candle. So most likely tomorrow we are going to be full throttle bearish. Okay, so if that happens, then best believe we're going to come back down to this level. So this has happened a lot of times. Okay, you have that particular price drop, it pushes up and then it retests the low. It happens a lot of times, especially on the daily time frame. This also happened around here. We did end up dropping from here, then pushed up, then eventually broke the support. So basically this is the same structure which is going to be repeating over and over. So you guys already know what to do and how to trade this structure. So buy the support and long the resistance right over here. So the resistance got hit and we're going to end up retesting these particular lows. So the only thing that you can do is be safe, be in USD Tether. In case you don't really have a very good exit, wait for the pullback to happen. There's going to be a pullback on the smaller time frame, either the 24 minutes or the 1 hour. Just wait for the pullback. It's going to be very clear to see. For example, right over here, right, when we dropped, we dropped here, there was a pullback and the reversal came through. So what you need to do is, well, let me give you a very good example. So for example here, the first time we dropped from the resistance, we sort of dropped and then there was a pullback. That was your exit. right over here, exiting, and then that is your profit right over there. So that is how you can do it. You can do it on a smaller time frame. You can use the 10 minutes, the 24 minutes, etc. Do not ask me for any exact prices because, hey, I'm not a fortune teller, but I've told you the formula. So in order for you to get out using the pullback, use a 10-minute time frame, see the price structure changing and the continuation towards the downside. That is your exit right over there. So that is how you're supposed to play it in case you didn't really get to like maximize your exit level, especially around 38,700, because we've already lost $1,000 like in this short period of time. So I really expect a small time frame to sort of push up, and then potentially we could end up going to the resistance levels around 38,160, and then when we get rejected, we use that particular support turned into resistance, then we continue. However, if we are absolutely bearish, this is not even going to happen. We're not even going to have that massive pullback. We're just going to have like a tiny bit of pullback and then continue going down. But however, the trajectory is towards the downside. So if you know the direction, it's very easy to trade. If Bitcoin is going to be dropping, all the altcoins are going to end up dropping. So Crabada is going to retrace, and this is going to be a very great buying opportunity in the future, because I'm definitely eyeing out Crabada. CRA token is definitely going to be very explosive in the future. So I would really love to see the price of Crabada really fall a lot and really drop in value. I would have been happy buying below 70 cents, but this is clearly not going to happen. So wherever it's going to end up retracing, that's definitely where I'm going to be buying it. And remember, Fantom can drop to around $1.45, so that can really be a very painful, excruciating pain. You do not want to be in Fantom when the price is dropping. So just be careful. Avax, same situation. Decentraland, same situation. So guys, please be very careful. Be in USD Tether and play these games, because this is the only way that you can get to win and make money when it comes to trading cryptocurrencies. So it's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. You guys already know how swift we are and how crazy we are with these trades when we are fully dedicated, because sometimes I don't really have the energy and the desire to make these videos, but I'm back for the year 2022, and we're going to make a lot of money together. So subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I definitely will be updating you on a very frequent time frame. So the last video that I did was around 13 hours ago, and the market structures have changed. We are having more data, new data, and I am updating you in real time, because I definitely and genuinely do care about you. So yeah, talk to you a little bit later. I'm going to be hitting you up with some more updates with regards to the price action, and we're going to see what we're going to do. So expect this particular play to come to fruition, and this is what you are supposed to do. Wait for the pullback, and then you can either exit there on the resistance in anticipation for the retest of the base, the support right over here. So if BTC falls, everything else is going to fall. It is as simple as that. So yeah, let's make this money. Let's get all the profits that we can from the markets, and let's just try to educate one another. So thank you very much for being part of my YouTube channel. Talk to you a little bit later. You guys have been awesome. Bye.